Started. All right. Hello, Chelsey. A very good morning. Thank you for coming up online today to interview with the Middlesex Review. My name is Gayan, and how are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you? Thank you for having me.
Oh, you're most welcome. I'm doing well too. It's a great day, to talk to a entrepreneur like you. So Chelsey, I would like to, get an idea about when did you start your business journey and what made you start this business?
Well, I started about 8 years ago, 8 years ago when my daughter was first born. And I kind of just wanted to stay at home with her. So I kind of made this so that I can be there for her and still make a living.
Very nice. Very nice. That's a very thoughtful decision as a mother. Most of the mothers today would love to prefer to stay at home and take care of their children while make a living for themselves as well. I love that. So could you please describe your business to the audience? What do you do and what products do you sell?
Yeah, definitely. I'm a graphic designer, so I do a lot of logos and websites, items for businesses like, business cards, all that kind of thing. And then I also have a screen printing business. So I make t-shirts. I do a lot of schools in the area. I do businesses. I go to events, and then we do a lot of, I do a lot of hockey tournaments, cheerleading, competitions, football games. And that is really fun because I get to make the shirts while they're there. And a lot of the kids get excited because they rip off their other shirt right in front of me just to put on the other one. Like after the football game, they're just so excited to wear the hoodie and everything like that.
Oh, nice. So that is something that you do on the spot during the game? Oh, yep. That is very exciting. I was very curious when I saw your website when you had that listed. That was one of my questions I wanted to ask. That is really exciting. So how many employees do you have currently in your business?
Mainly it's just me, but I have a couple of other people who help me with events and, random orders and everything like that. Oh. I have about 2 or 3 people.
All right. Nice. Very nice. So the other thing I wanted, are you this 100% do you have the 100% ownership for your business, or do you have partners with you?
Oh, it's just me.
Oh, very nice. So the main reason is that is something that we always ask our business owners when we feature our articles. We like to cite everyone who's who has contributed to the business. So and congratulations. So on your business journey so far. The other important question I wanted to ask is, have you been in this line of work for a long time before launching this business?
Yes and no, because before that, I used to work for a hockey rink, and I did the website and I did the graphic design. So I've been doing graphic design 16 years. And then I kind of just, we would do the jerseys, make the jerseys for the kids and the spring, tournament right. And stuff like that. So I kind of I did it before that a little bit, and then I kind of made my own thing.
Right. So you already came up with your own experience. So that is wonderful. When you were launching this business, what was the toughest phase that you had to go through?
There's a lot of growing pains, a ton.
Right. If you want to list some.
Yeah, no, I had a lot of growing pains. I would get a ton of orders, and then I'd have to hire people. It's, trying to find people to work with you and do things. And, just learning business in general and doing it on your own is completely different than, working for somebody, because you have to do everything. You have to do all the customer service. I'm making the shirts, I'm doing the events. It's a lot, to get used to and learn.
That is really overwhelming when you have to balance out your business work as well as your kids work sometimes, right?
Oh yeah, I mean, I have tons of videos, pictures of the girls, because I would take them with me to the events as well. And I have so
Right.
many, pictures of them, like the carriers and everything like that. So they're like on me while I'm making shirts or doing orders, because I do it, with them around me all the time. So
Wow, very nice. Kudos to you as a mother and as a business owner for managing this. I know it's not a easy uh, task to manage both, but I'm really glad you're pulling that really well. Um, so has COVID affected your business since 2020? I know many businesses suffered from COVID-19. So how was that? How did COVID impact your business?
oh yeah, I mean, I did a ton of events. Actually, when they were first starting to close down, the week before I was at a hockey tournament, and hockey tournaments are very busy for me. Like I'm from 7 a.m. There was one tournament that I was there till like midnight, just trying to keep up with all the orders of the event. And that was actually when they have like 3 weekends of it. So they did the first weekend, but then they shut it down the second weekend. So nobody did the tournament. And a lot of those events, like that's a big, part of my business is doing those events. So of course I couldn't, do any of them. And then a lot of other things that I do are with schools. And then obviously, since the schools were shut down, they don't have events, and I couldn't do, a lot of those shirts that I typically do.
Mhm. So, but now with the opening, I hope that you have more business coming in and a
Oh
lot
yeah,
more
they're
customers
starting.
approaching you, right?
Yep, they're starting to come back. So
Yes,
that's
yes,
a
schools are
positive.
back to life, so that's really good, and I'm glad that kids get to do their things, and the teachers they conduct all their programs, and that makes you an important person. So very nice. Uh, so Chelsea, if you had to start your business from day one, what would you have done differently?
Um, I would, I don't know. I mean, I would definitely not get some of the equipment that I did get because there was one machine where I bought it, and then there was a lot of issues with it. Like the manufacturer actually had to replace the machine 3 different times before
Wow.
before they ended up finally giving me a refund, because it was just that, well, they didn't give me a refund. They gave me 3 different, machines, and then they gave me a completely different machine, and it was working for the longest time. But I finally, sold it to somebody who, can upkeep it better, because you have to constantly run it, take care of it and everything. That is the number one thing I would not, get, is that machine, because it messed up a lot of my orders, like because I had to drive the machine out to Philly. I'm in central Jersey, so I had to drive it out to Philly every single time. So I'd lose days of production, and it would be down for like weeks at a time. It was pretty terrible.
Oh, that definitely is understandable because um, carrying a machine an hour away
Oh,
during
and it
your
was big
business,
too. Yep, it was
right?
big, and it was a pain in the butt. But I would definitely not purchase that machine, hands down.
Very good, very good. We learn from our own mistakes sometimes. So
Oh
that is
yeah.
a part of the entrepreneurial journey, right?
Yep.
So that's wonderful. So um, I would like to learn a little bit about your products. So what makes you unique from the other competitors currently in the market?
Well, I make my own designs, so 9 times out of 10, somebody will come up to me and they say, they want this shirt. They, give me a few ideas. And then I kind of make their vision into like something that they weren't even expecting. Like I definitely, put my soul into doing all of the designs because I really care about, these are people that are, going to wear the shirts for who knows how long. So they want to be proud of what they're wearing. So a lot of people like the designs that I do.
Right. So you personalize the designs for your customers.
Yep.
And do you work with them back and forth as much as they want to get their design perfect?
Yes, there's a lot of going back and forth. A couple of, 6, 7 times. There's a lot of people that change, it ever so slightly, and you have to keep, going back and forth.
Right. And our viewers would love to know this. Who is your ideal customer?
I've been doing a lot of teams, sports teams, and businesses.
Right.
That's my main.
So do you have any category in those, or is it in general any type of teams and any type of businesses?
I tend to gravitate toward, I cheered as a kid. It's kind of like my, that's who I'm around, and that was my, those are my people. So I do a lot of cheer and football. Cheer, football, and hockey are my main sports teams that I do. And then a lot of the businesses, I do a lot of construction companies.
Right, very nice. Because that is something our viewers would love to see. If somebody would like to use your service and they have a similar type of a business, they can jump directly onto your business to contact you.
Yep, definitely.
Nice. So what is the number one way that you currently bring new customers in?
Word of mouth. I do very well on word of mouth. That's pretty much most of my business. I did get a couple of ads, and surprisingly, I got a couple of schools out of a newspaper ad. I know people don't really do them much anymore, but I did get a couple of schools out of a newspaper ad.
Right. So that is nice because that brings into the topic of having good reviews, because you get good reviews because you do a good job. So that's how people will start to recommend you. So that's a really nice way of getting new customers. So now it comes to the a little bit of futuristic questions. If you look into 6 months to a year, or say even 5 years into the future, where would you like to see your business?
I've always wanted, since I started, a couple of warehouses to do my business out of. And I want to have a couple of like storefronts, and not so much, yes, to sell the clothes and everything like that, but I've always wanted to have events for kids and teams and things like that, of that, that nature, just uplifting kids and giving them tools on how to like deal with, stresses of sports and, dealing with school and everything like that. So I want to have my own places to hold those events. Very
nice. Very nice. So I just want to share this with our viewers. This is Chelsey's Tameless Design Facebook page, where you can find her and her products, and also contact her. And this is her Instagram page. I apologize, it's taking a second to load. So you can find her store at Tameless Designs in Instagram. And most importantly, if you want to place orders, this is the website, www.tamelessdesigns.com, where you can select your brand and I suppose you can even purchase them right away, right, Chelsey?
Yeah, I have a lot of teams that do a lot of custom shops. So we could do, I mean, I have a lot of teams that do their own thing. And then I
Absolutely.
have my, I do some regular items as well.
Right. And I see a lot of services that you offer and types of different events, functions, all that you cover. So yeah, it's very nice. Just wanted to share this to our viewers. So Chelsey, you said you want to expand your business in the coming few months to years. So why is that? Why do you want that?
When I was a kid and when I was doing, cheer and everything like that, um, I've always liked the aspect of having team around me and, helping other people and, doing events and competitions and all those types of things. I just love being around people. And I always wanted to, put a big spin on it. As I was growing older, I got into a lot of motivational things. I'm very big into like Tony Robbins and things like that. And my mom went to one of his events. I've always wanted to go to one. Eventually I will. But she said the atmosphere in like one of those events is just hands down the best thing. So I kind of want to make that for kids so they get to experience, that kind of, uplifting environment.
Very nice. One of our goals is to empower our entrepreneurs and business owners. One day, they would be the inspirational characters for the kids. You could be one of those inspirational speakers to the kids one day. So, and empowering the kids around Spotswood, where you're located in, at least as a starting point.
Yeah, definitely. That's it. That's what I want to do. So
very nice. So Chelsey, how important is it to you on a scale of 1 to 10, where 1 being not important at all and 10 being extremely important to reach these goals?
For a while there, it during COVID and everything, I was like, how is this going to be, anything? So I kind of backed off on it, but it's something that I definitely want to do. And it's a 10, like that's in my future for sure.
Perfect. And we love it. And what happens if you don't reach those goals?
That's not an option. So
very good.
I'm gonna do something like that, or just a different version of it, but I'm definitely gonna have something like that one day.
Very nice, very nice, inspiring. So what are you doing right now to reach that goal?
Well, I just am starting to get busier, so I can start to, I really want to find a place. I've been trying to find like a, just like a regular storefront brick and mortar to get into.
Nice, very nice. I really hope, and as the Middlesex Review, we wish you all the best to reach those goals in the speediest manner as possible.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'd like to jump to my final 2 questions. What would you like to say to your future customers? Do you have a message for them?
Just let's have some fun. I mean, it's all about just having fun and making them look good. That's, what I do. And
do you operate with the customers in a negotiable fashion?
Yeah, definitely.
Very good. Very good. That's something people will always appreciate. And for a future entrepreneur, what is the message you have for them?
It's not for the faint heart. Definitely have a thick skin because you're going to need it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Lovely message. And with that, I would like to thank Chelsey for coming up with Tameless Designs today and talking to the Middlesex Review and giving such great insights about your business journey, as well as some inspiring statements. I'm sure our viewers will enjoy this very much. Thank you so much, Chelsey.
All right, thank you.